recorded about 1,776,867 confirmed cases of COVID-19, including about 111,828 deaths, which was reported by WHO. Within the African context, we have South Africa has recorded about 2,272 cases with 27 deaths. Algeria has 1,983 with 313 deaths. Cameroon has recorded 820 with 12 deaths. Cote d'Ivoire has 626 with 6 deaths, followed by Ghana with 566 with 8 deaths. The rest are Nigeria, who has 529 but with 12 deaths. Burkina Faso has a lower number of 497 but has 27 deaths, and Nigeria has 343 positives with 10 deaths. The minister has given a short overview of where we are, but in Ghana, as of Saturday, April the 11th, because we are compiling the rest, we have done a total of 37,954 cases have been tested, out of which 566 are confirmed for COVID-19. The 37,954 include the enhanced surveillance as well as the routine ones that we are doing. Of the 556, about 58% are male and usually youthful. Female are 42%. This testing and results account for about a per capita testing of about 1,265 per 1 million population. That's if we use our 30 million, estimated 30 million population. And this is the highest in Africa, followed by South Africa, who has about 1,161 per million population. And we, in terms of testing capacity per capita, we are the 14th in the world. Currently, we have about 44,421 samples. We have taken samples, and which means that the last 7,000 are being tested, and I know currently some are still running. And if we to complete that, we would have had a test capacity per capita of 1,480 per 1 million population, which is quite, so it's no wonder we have the number we are having. Aggressive tracing, tracking, testing, and treatment has been the approach adopted to contain the virus, and be ahead of the virus. Yes. Of the 566, we have 7 in Upper West region. Currently, we have about 10 regions that have recorded cases out of the 16 regions. 10 in Upper West, 4 in Upper East, 1 in Northeast. We have 10 in Northern region that has remained so for a while now. We have 49 in Ashanti, 32 in Eastern region, 9 in Volta region, 1 in Western, and 1 in Central region, with Greater Accra recording 452 cases. Now, how has we done as far as the case management is concerned? Currently, we have a definition of recovered as those who are positive and has recorded 2 consecutive negatives. And that's what becomes that you can claim that you are cured. Currently, we have 83 people in that category who have, the significant number have tested the first negative, but we have about 17 who have recorded double negatives that are obviously clinically cured, and that's quite good. We also have about, out of this number, we have about 208 who are well asymptomatic or in the mild condition and being treated at home in isolation centers. Currently, we have only 2 critically ill people in the hospital with 10 deaths. So like I said, we have about 17 who have tested double negative, and so they are completely cured. We will monitor them, obviously. We have 66 of them who have tested the first negative, and we are waiting for the second test. The chances are that they will all be negative again. We have treatment centers in all regions. Ashanti has Konfanochi, Kumasi South, Obuasi, Bekwai has cases. In Accra, we have Gan East, 37, Ridge, Tema, UGMC Nyaho Clinic is now treating, and Kolebu Teaching Hospital. The last time I gave you a number of admissions across the treatment center across the country. I'll give you the numbers that are currently being, that is on admission. I think I'm moving faster than the screen.
No, it's fine.
Okay, good. Okay. Now, so if you look at Ghana East, ASAT 13 has 53 people on admission. Tema has 5 on admission. The UGMC has 23. The military hospital has 2. Ridge Hospital has 4. Konfanochi now has 2 people on admission. Kumasi Star has 6. Kolebu now is keeping cases. They have 2. Bekwai has 2. Obuasi has 2. Volta region has 7 on admission. Eastern region has 32 in Begro and Atua. And then we have Wa Regional Hospital with 7, and Bolga has 3 on admission. So that's just to share with you that the broad category status that we have. Then the next slide, just you can see that just the number of tests that are done over enhanced periods in cumulative numbers that we have done. Currently, we have expanded our. So if you go back to the last time, you can see that we have cumulative number of 48,000 samples have been delivered for the testing. Our current testing sites has been expanded in Oguchi, in Accra, Kisia, and Kumasi. In the last few days, we have brought on the National Public Health Reference Laboratory in Kolebu. They are also doing so. The Veteran Service Division, and Pongwai have also joined in testing. And so we are slowly expanding our capacity to test, because that's extremely important. Because the essence of treat, test, and manage is to identify and isolate all positivity to prevent further spread. And so, faster you get your results, the quicker you are able to move them out of the society. So I'll go to the next steps. We have newly diagnosed centers as come on board, as I mentioned. We are planning to bring the Tamale Reference Lab on board. The Cape Coast has expressed interest. We have Navrongo, and within a short time, they're all going to be on board. We want to expand our rapid testing capability by introducing rapid testing kits. Currently, some are being tested to see their suitability for use in country. We are looking for identifying a new isolation centers and quarantine centers. As the more numbers of asymptomatic cases are picked, we need to quickly move them out of the community, and we implore all to participate, to assist and support this effort, because that's the only way we'll make the enhanced testing very, very beneficial. If you cannot isolate them, then it doesn't really help us. And I'm also happy that we're going to talk about stigma, because we don't want a situation where people who are identified are shying away or running away from being treated, because they save themselves and they save the society. I've also given you a picture that shows that the case management is very, very good, especially for those who come early. A significant number are doing well, so it's not a death sentence as is being perpetuated. I saw a video this morning about people lying on the beach that some countries are. I don't know why people do that, but we want to encourage people to avail themselves to the test and come for be isolated and be put back to society. We will continue the aggressive testing and management in the focus areas of Accra, Kumasi, and Tema. And in this final week, we are also going to do some enhanced work, especially in heavily populated areas, and then also people who we believe that have more contacts with people than that. If they are positive, the chance of spreading is high. We also focus on them and make sure that we are able to test all of them. So, as a minister, this is all I have. I just want to encourage everybody to stay home, practice the social distancing and the hand hygiene. Thank you very much. Yes, sir.
Dr. Patrick Abuaje, Director General of Ghana Health Service, many thanks for your presentation. If I just may pick a few items in And while I'm about to do that, please let me announce that we are working with the Bureau of Ghana Languages, that this entire briefing is now being translated into about 8 other local languages and will be played back on national television and a number of other stations. But just a quick overview of what we've done so far. If you are saying, aban adwuma a ɔyɛ de akoatia saa COVID-19 yare na yɛde kan bɔ ho dawuro yɛkyɛ mu enum di kan kwan a yɛbɛfa so ne ahwɛ sɛ yare no nipa dodo ɛpɛ kwan efi amanone aba nka ɔmo de bi bɛbrɛ yɛn no yɛbɛtwa so ɛno yɛfi aseɛ fiti bɛyɛ February yɛde mfidie gu airport a na ɛhwɛ nkɔfo a ɛɛba yɛsan so hwɛ sɛ obi ba ne ho nkrataa ne adeɛ nyinaa yɛtumi agye egu hɔ na sɛ asɛm bi kɔba yɛtumi adi akyire yɛbɔ ho mmɔden ɛyɛ sɛ adwuma no ma nipa ɔha ɛne edunum mpo yɛtumi ɛma yɛnsa ka wɔn a wɔn nwura sɛbe ɔman no mu ne nipa mfra nti na yare no bi wɔ wɔn ho but ɔman ntumi ɛne nipa mfra wɔ ɔman no mu saa adeɛ no edi kan na ɛyɛ no aso abapa ɛtɔ so mmienu ɛne sɛ yɛbɔ mmɔden sɛ yare no yɛbɛhwɛ na ante ate se ɛwɔ kurom yɛfrɛ no containing horizontal spread and also nneɛma ahodoɔ a yɛayɛ ɔmampanin ahwɛ sɛ sukuu yɛatotom yɛnom a na yɛkɔ mmeammea bebree a nnipa hyiahyia no ɛnɛ ne nyinaa yɛde tabono ato so deɛ nsɔrensɔre ne imam ne nananom ntrankonnwa nyinaa yɛ no yɛde tabono ato so ansa na yɛbɔ de rosa berɛ bi a yɛnhoro yɛn nsa yɛnni yɛn ho ni ne adeɛ yɛasan so ahyɛ mmara act 1012 ama ene enkrani kumase ene enkrum kakra bemben ho no yesi obia entena fie ebi oso no oman ni mu ankasa no yesi nipa dodo enhwe wonom ho yie eno aboa se wo de ka de a ye frɛ no enhanced tracing and testing na kyese de ampanifo afi ye kɔ abonten na yankasa yahwehwɛ yare no nyese ye twɛn mu bi anya bi no de aba ye kɔ abonten ahwɛ na no aboa ma apart from nipa ahanu ene eduokunu mienu 292 omunye bi ansa na omoma ya so ate no yankasa so yehu nipa ahanu ene eduoson enan 274 as a result of sa neman kae na yaye no eno na eboa ma yetumi abomodin se yare no enti atese uye no fi hwade to so miensa ye omo anya bi no ye be den ahwe om Ghana Health Service ena yedi anim ma yedi sa adwuma no oma pone ho kakra kire ye bekɔ emu kakra ansa na ɔko a yɛkɔi ne nsunsanso ɛma yɛ nyinaa sɛbe yɛsi kasɛm ne nneɛma aka na yɛ a na ɛwɔ soro nkyɛ ɔmampanin adi anim nti na nsuo sese yɛsɛ nsuo bosom mmiɛnsa da anim nsuo free ɛnyinam nkanea ɛno so yɛsɛ yɛde bi kyɛ na ebi wɔ hɔ a yɛayɛ no 50% apart from sɛbe yɛn hiafoɔ no ɔnom a ɛwɔ biribi de no ɔmɔm deɛ no aban ne ɔmo ɛkyɛ mu mmienu ansa na nneɛma a yɛnkasa yɛyɛ wɔ ɔman mu ha sɛ yɛde akoatia yare wei sei no so no ɛno so yɛyɛ na wɔtwe wei mu no Minister for Energy, any Minister for Trade, Ghana Health Service, boy, they will that's a department get to me Ghana. Opening, but a budget say, Ipa, a hen, and a science 566 positive cases, and I don't need to move 29 regular surveillance. 274 no ye niema kwa ya yedi yare no nema yehu na osanso kire mu se test ahodo a anase samples ahodo a yetumi age a ye be test no ukaboma be 48,000 samples and over. If you can go back to those slides, be 48,000 samples na eno na aboama ene yehu nipa hodo ewo yare ni bia wo se etumi etu so sana yehwe ne esom yare titiriu enipa dunson 17 omho ato omkora eno ye asem a em say asem de da ne yebeda clinicians ne Ghana Health Service ne doctors ne nurses ahodo ahwom nipa dunson ye kasa obi ho ato na ase kire se efi ase no no yare ni bi yahwe no wa yare sabia ama se yesan hwe ne widie nim ye test a ye hu yare ni bi woni widie eno na ema doctor for ntumi kan se ni pakro ne ho ato no. That's the definition of a cured case. Emu eduasia insia 66 bisu wo hɔ a ya test on first one ye hu bi wo omo widie by person yesan test on biom ne ye sure say ekokora Se no nyame adom na se ekogina ba bia ehwe a ye de beka sa du enson no ho ema yakọ eduowotwe miensa about 83, correct? About 83. As at now, 17 recovered cases, 66 have had a first negative test, and we are hoping that when we do their second test, they will also be negative, and that will bring our recovered to about 83. Very good news for us, and we thank the Ghana Health Service and the clinicians, the nurses, and the frontline health workers who are handling all of these for us. Just to give some context very quickly before we move on about Ghana's testing program, our enhanced testing program. We will recall that His Excellency the President gave us a target of trying to hit about 50,000 test kits, about 50,000. Today we have picked about 44,421 samples, correct? 44,421 samples as at Saturday, April 11. So what is on the way to the labs is what will bring it to 48. But as at now, in the labs, they have samples of 44,000. Now, please pay attention to this. If you want to test how well or how aggressively a country is testing, you look at their ratio of tests to every 1 million of their population. So take Norway. Norway has tested 6,492 people per every 1 million of their population. That's why we say that Norway is the one that is doing the most aggressive testing program, followed by South Korea. They've tested 6,182 per every 1 million of their population. That's why they are second. Australia has done 4,294. Italy has done 3,019. Denmark has done 1,566. Austria has done 1,533. Canada, 1,469. Ireland, 1,359. That will be number 8. Israel, 1,275. That will be number 9. Now, over the weekend, where we were was 1,265 per every 1 million of our population in Ghana. That was because at the time, we had tested 37,954. And as it's been explained, where we are now, 44,221, will put us at 1,480 per every 1 million of our population. 1,480 if these statistics remain, assuming the other countries are not upping their numbers, which will not be correct because they'll also be upping their numbers. But that clearly puts us even within the first about 10 countries that are aggressively testing. So just to put it in context of the kind of testing program, the enhanced testing program that we've been talking about, which the President said was therefore making these 2 weeks a very critical period to guide us forward. So Dr. Abuaji, to you and your team and the clinicians, we are very grateful. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, largely, the general public, as a result of the good work being done through mass media and public health education committees at the local level, the general public has been cooperative in observing the measures introduced to fight the pandemic. And as we've mentioned, these include the social distancing protocols, the need to, as much as possible, stay at home, and the preventive etiquette of hand washing and the use of sanitizers. We acknowledge, however, that there's still a good number of persons who have either still not heard or who have not paid particular attention, or who just don't believe all that is being said so far about COVID-19. There are some who also hold certain beliefs that are not backed by science. We need to do more to ensure that the word will reach all of these persons. One person alone not observing the measures is a risk to all of us. After all, the virus, as is believed, started transmission from just one person far away somewhere in Asia. So just one person here in Ghana who is not observing puts all of us at risk. To this end, we're going to step up local level education from this week, and we'll be respectfully praying the assistance of various groups, traditional rulers, media, and a number of others. I want to, at the second part of our presentation, invite the president of the Ghana Journalist Association. I do understand he's here with executives of GIBA and PRIMPAG, and they are working with us to step up through, as a first leg, through mass media. We have various legs, but as a first leg, through mass media, step up public and communal education. President Afomoni and your team, if you can just join us to give us a quick overview of what you've done so far and how you are going to assist us step up that level of communal education, first using mass media, and then we'll deal with the other legs of it. Please join us up here at the podium.
Honorable Minister, dignitaries, President of PRIMPAG on my left, and Executive Secretary of GIBA on my right, Gloria Hiaji is the Executive Secretary, and Edwin Atta is the President of GIBA. PRIMPAG. Let me begin by taking a quick inventory of what's happening in the media. A popular TV station did a situational report on COVID-19, which captured a hair-raising spectacle of market women scrambling for tomatoes response underlines the need for the media to scale up their game. Now, as the Minister said, we will strategizing to get the media to do a serious re-engineering of their programming. Report indicates that in many stations outside Accra, it is business as usual, with certain radio and TV stations carrying programs with little or no informative or educational value. So, as the Minister said, we are going to move all out to change our programming to ensure they reflect the severity of the pandemic and our readiness to combat it with all intensity and ferocity. We've been organizing a series of programs with the help of the Ministry of Information and the Ghana Health Service. And apart from OT region, which is yet to be covered, all the regions have had their turn. And the report indicates that the training programs went generally well, but in certain instances, they were bedeviled by organizational problems. So we believe what will happen to OT will rectify all the challenges identified. We believe that there's a need for more effective collaboration with umbrella bodies of media organizations, IAGJ, PRIMPAG, and GIBA. And this will make for coordinated effort at information dissemination. We intend to form a strategic communication team, media strategic communication team. We've done it before. We have a history of confronting Galante, except that in certain instances, the that problem has resurfaced in certain areas, but this will not deter us from moving all out to ensure that we win this war against COVID-19. In every war, the confidence to win is a cornerstone of victory, but we believe that by synergizing our efforts, by mobilizing all the arsenals at our disposal, we will win this war against COVID-19. My colleagues, Edwin and Gloria, have the liberty to chip in one or two, but I've said it and best repeating that it should not be business as usual. The media should capture the national mood and play a frontal role in the fight against COVID-19. So, Gloria, or Ebin, if there's any. Okay. Okay, I thank you. Okay.
Okay, so in your kind, no. Okay, maybe more than your kind say we did you. Yeah, please.
Your president a kind say ye said ya yare hadwin ewo krom ha na enkrofo binum ewo adwin bia ya odwin ho a wonte ase binum fiili se ebinum susu se ubetumi de nneoma bi asasa yare no ebinum susu se je se wotu kwan ko ansa betumi nya yare ni bi na saa adwin no enye nokre enti womo a saafo no womo saa adwin no ensesa womo adwin because nye saa enetie ena oka sensentwefo ye wo krom ha no ye wo Ghana man mu no ye sese ye hu yie se ye beboa na de wubo ewo ye COVID-19 ho no ya ye nsenkan ha members DJ members ye dey fantasy na health service for the Ministry of Information ye dey fantasy to no akofane de radio for TV for do bia fane de ye wonam fofo da fo na wo mo frɛ from ne identity information na ye de ba bonte no enye coordinated nti ye sese abanhwe ne infasa team no strategic media communication team ne emra na se ye de ba ene ba ma information na ye ko ya no nya ba ba ko edi chire kura no magina me president DJ president ene minua ba Geba Penny Annem Asre Minuanum Semcho from Omai Muse. Sesi Okun Bebia Edro no. Send a minister for information kind. I had in a crab because no messing increase. Your best stress say, Yam fire front pages and to her. Yam from what they grew Emma COVID-19. Way who could hear if we say young share and commodian I say, a binimin yanti. Say yenyon krofo wo nkrasin kasa won se won nyanti ase yi ebi no mati ase but won nim nia e we se won ye to prevent further spread of the virus nti ye be stress ye nuanum semtrofo ye ntu ye hu si ho ye fa ye front pages ye prime times and emwa mmode group na nko hinterlands no na yɛgye di sɛ nyinaa bom yɛ saa na yare no virus no entumi enko ekyire bebree weekend yɛ atwam mi hu video bi ayɛ sɛ yɛnyɛ ehu bi hadwen pa video no kyerɛ sɛ obi ewura bi edimrika atwam ɛna okohyia brant bi na ɔso nkrɔfo bi dimachi nti famisi ewu dem na ɔde ne hyɛ ne dim ɔse me de okɔhyɛ me dim de ɛnde wa wani tuo ɛna ɔde ne kɔhyɛ ne ɔse magye atum wo de fami kɔhyɛ mu na ɔde ne kɔhyɛ mu no ɛna ɔmo yɛ nea ɔmo yɛ ɛna nkrɔfo na ɔmo di n'akyi no bɛbɔ mu no ɛna obi bɛma ne pie ɛna obi sɛ ɔmo sɛ ɛde na ɔso yɛ hwehwɛ ewura bi ɔhyɛ atare sɛ ne watwam ɛwɔ ha wehu na na ɔso mehu no na ɔso ewura no ɔhyɛ ɔwɔ quarantine center ɛna wadwane ɛna yɛdi n'akyi yɛbɛfa no asan de n'akɔ krakye na titi ne tirim sɛ ɔhyɛ me dɛm hɔ na ɔmo bisa sɛ eti ɔhyɛ wo dɛm wo ne yɛsrɛ moma ntwɛn COVID-19 ɛbɛtwam na yɛbɔ nyame yɛsrɛ nti moma yɛmmɔ dawuro ntia sɛ new relationship ɛho hia sisi COVID-19 yɛsrɛ mo sɛ wonni biribi a ɛhia paa yɛwɔ abɔnten wɔ kurom a yɛsrɛ tena bie ɛsɛ yɛwɔ lockdown a wofa kurom a cars bebree nipa bebree ni adeɛ no wokɔ kurom yi wɔnhwɛ yi a na wokɔhyia obi a ɔkura ɔwɔ virus because ɛnteta ɛnanso yɛsrɛ nti yɛ dewurubɔfoɔ no mɛsrɛ sɛ saa nsɛm wei yɛmfa nkene yɛma nkene nkum yɛnka sɛ ɛma obiara te aseɛ sɛ yɛnhwɛ yɛn ho yie a yɛnkora yɛn ho so yie ɛndi nsa hohoro no a yɛde yɛn nsa kekaka yɛnim ne nneɔma nkutahodi bi yɛkyekyia ne adeɛ yɛnhwɛ yie a yɛnkasa daakye bi yɛbɛbrɛ mu yɛn ho kakra a mɛka kyerɛ bi nua nsɛmkyerɛfoɔ no.
So thank you to the GJA, to the Ghana Independent Broadcasters Association, and to PRIMPAG. We have already had training sessions nationwide, I think with the exception of the OT region that is about to complete their training, and Western North region, they are about to complete their training. We have also made available to the media through this collaboration a database of medical doctors who have been trained by the Ghana Health Service. We beg of you that now is the time to spend time giving the scientists and the doctors airtime for them to talk science and facts to people. Now is the time to give the airtime and the front pages to the epidemiologists, for them to do a lot more public education. Now is not the time to empanel MPP and NDC. We all like politics, but that can wait. Now is not the time for social commentators who purport to know everything about everything. Now is the time to give airtime, front pages to the doctors, to the scientists, to the epidemiologists, for them to talk the science and facts and guide people. And so we are calling on our colleagues in the media through the GJA, GIBA, PRIMPAC, as we are making these experts available to you. Please talk to your members, let them help us, particularly more airtime, more local languages to get the word to ground. And we're happy at your collaboration. We're happy to look forward to it going down some more. Now, the next one, traditional authorities remain a major pillar in securing local level compliance. The Ministry of Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs has been drafted in to assist us get the support of traditional leaders in spreading the word and securing local level compliance. Minister Kofi Jamesi is responsible for chieftaincy. Please join us with a quick update on how you are going about that so that we can get the word to ground.
Thank you very much. Honorable Minister of Information, also known as Nana the Urubohine of Ghana. Deputy Minister, ladies and gentlemen of the media, our Director General. Paramount chiefs are the arrowheads of traditional authority and therefore has wider reach and influence by virtue of their reference accorded them by their subjects. The threat and the prevalence of the COVID-19 implies an all-embracing approach, but particularly an approach that speaks the language best understood by the people in the various traditional areas. The support of traditional rulers, therefore, is much needed at this crucial time, as they are accustomed with all segments of our social structure in the various communities across the country. In other words, every city, every town, every village that you go to in this country, there's a chief. I wish to mention that the President of the National House of Chiefs, Togbe Afede, the 14th, during their first meeting held in March, urged chiefs to play an active role in the fight against COVID-19, especially through educational campaigns. Most of our traditional rulers are abreast with the preventive protocols, and we encourage others to do so to enable them support in educating their subjects to stem the spread of the disease in their various communities. We have also heard from notable traditional rulers, Otumfo Nana Osetutu, the Yana, Dochinhine, Osumanche, Nana Nkasa Bwedu, just to mention a few who are helping their communities in different capacities to support government expediently fight this deadly pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, there are about 360 paramouncies spread in the country, with traditional councils under them. The country has over 600 traditional councils in the 16 regions. We are engaging the paramount chiefs, together with queen mothers and subordinate chiefs, to speak and engage the communities in sensitizing their subjects on the COVID-19 and its protocols laid down by government and the Ghana Health Service. Some paramount chiefs may also, through our national television stations and other broadcast media channels, make statements and add their voice to that of government, the Ghana Health Service, civil society, religious bodies, and all other well-meaning entities to emphasize the guidelines and protocols that all citizens must observe, as well as traditional practices that should be suspended by traditional practitioners. Queen mothers will be actively involved in ensuring other supports from government, that those supports are distributed equitably and to the vulnerable in their respective communities. Also, information, education, and communication materials on the COVID-19 protocols and emergency lines will be designed, printed, and shared to the paramouncies to use as part of their sensitization efforts. Paramount chiefs may collaborate with municipal and district assemblies and the appropriate structures in their jurisdiction. I thank you very much for you. Thank you very much.
I want to say to every for us very quickly.
Very briefly. Akpe adzojina muntobe egba machitrede miaponkume be maglonyare ka vado nami. So miapo coronavirus ike va dore miadome egba abale miato minyana miapo duklola nana dodanko Akufo-Addo edegbepa. So coronavirus yanchi hagbogblom be nanoli udzebe miawo ike bena nemite wonuma wo ke ava dore miadoma miato ngakpa avaji iko nye be egba miakugbo be fisha fimi yia miade mianoniwo daga amu megano ha susumo ike bena ova defu be ne dolela de la marentia okuva na novia nenema ke wodzebe miakloshi fisha fi ke ne to adzagba be ne wodovo na kloshi alebe coronavirus ama le ɖe asi ŋu na wo nenema ke miakpɔgbɔ be sanitizer yolia nyado ihe azam alebe amashama kwenchina no kokwe kanu ivazo nyebe le Ghana to koma fisha fi kana toko afiawoli ye Solomon How only Vadushio only ple amabubo ta eva hia ba fifia miagere afiaso hama akugbo be yeji mre kavaro na miapa fiawo alabo otampong na adomavio wose coronavirus ya goma banade enye nane ke awunama menye nane ke evakwa ba waroko na tweko bo mazogerejo na zorejo afina nyaga afọ nu ike zozo fifi la fienye ba na bare ka hweko ye yetampu na mama alo mi matampu gbo ba amama odo dzehie ye oklere doyopa ayodonchi o na kakere tuko kata moko ke mi akata mi zo amakukuto ta mi ekukudam na tuko kata ba mi ajagbagba coronavirus ya dodoma amashama na senyama atu ya to wodo emi o kata ko tiba mi awoko mi awolo akpena mi.
Minister, thank you. Just two final parts of this social mobilization part. One is to do with some more communication in local languages. I gave some hints earlier. The Honorable Pius Enam Hajide has been leading the effort to ensure that we get a lot more local languages spreading the word. Honorable Pius, please join with a quick update on that. And then we'll talk about those who are distributing relief items and are creating more problems for us. Please join us.
Thank you very much, Honorable Ministers of State, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. To deepen information dissemination on COVID-19 and to further carry the entire nation along as our country responds to and combat the deadly coronavirus, the Ministry of Information has engaged the services of the Bureau of Ghana Languages to translate all key communications into local languages. This includes the presidential broadcasts, the Ministry of Information press briefings, and all other policies and major announcements on COVID-19. The Bureau of Ghana Languages has translated these materials into 8 local languages, including Twi, Ewe, Ga, Dagbani, Hausa, Dagari, Nzima, and Kusal. These materials are being made available to all the 10 regional FM stations of the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, all the 6 GBC television channels, all radio stations and TV stations across the country as content to support their programming. Radio and television stations are encouraged to use these materials to aid in the efforts at deepening public education and cooperation. The Information Service Department has just completed wave 1 of its public education campaign. And ladies and gentlemen, the gentleman in your shot, the one before this, the DIO of one of our districts, on his way back from one of our van broadcast public education campaigns, was involved in an accident. We invite you to remember him in your prayers. We also invite you to remember all other field officials in your prayers as they do this work. The earlier mentioned translated materials will further be used by the ISD and its collaborating agencies such as the NCCE, private sector assisting organizations and faith-based organizations that are involved with the public education campaign. These translations into the various local languages will also be deployed across the 30 information centers per district, as the information officers have been tasked to employ as part of the campaign. Whilst expressing the country's gratitude to the decentralized and other agencies such as the Ghana Education Service, NADMO, Ministry of Food and Agriculture, the Ghana Revenue Authority, etc., we continue to invite other agencies that have logistics to assist the ISD on the ground to join us do this together. I thank you, Honourable Minister.
Honourable Deputy Minister, thank you for that quick update. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are, as I mentioned, at a critical stage where we need a lot more communal understanding and participation, and that's why we're spending time to rally all of you to assist us in various ways to get the word to the ground. Now, we are also obliged to send a very strong word out at this stage to persons who are distributing food relief packs on why they need to ensure that they don't end up compromising the national effort in the process. First of all, we applaud your service and your intentions. But if you do not ensure social distancing guidelines and you don't ensure that they are observed at your distribution points, your efforts will be counterproductive. We want to encourage you to do well to ensure social distancing is observed at your distribution points. The ministries of local government and the ministries of social protection have issued guidelines on how we should go about food distribution and distribution of relief packs. You must make an effort to demarcate standing points so that at least that minimum 1 meter or minimum 2 meter gap is observed. If we don't do it and we allow people to crowd and scramble, we will rather probably be causing more horizontal infections than the help that we are purporting to offer. And so we will be uploading these guidelines on the Ministry of Information platforms and social media handles. We want to ask you to observe them. Just as we're having to close some markets for non-observance of social distancing protocols, the state will not hesitate to stop persons who are purporting to offer help but are causing more problems in the process. So we want to encourage you, please do well to observe the social distancing guidelines as have been put out by the Ministries of Local Government and Social Protection. I'll quickly move to security and prosecutions, but let me just quickly wrap that up in three. One of my aduane ene enemo mse omde bo ankofo sabre yeda mo ase yeni so de amoye no nemum se mo ammomode anhwe se nipa no ebetete o muntem abra wo de waduane ana bibi ekoma o ma wo bewie no kra na wo mo krampo wa mankofo acha yare no krampo a wa ha yensin se wo boaye nti ebesre sabre ministries of local government and social protection ede nkrato abakon ebefa so atumi acha aduane acha mwa enkonkofa asem mba ebesre ye de egu